Tyler Ramos.
Here we go, yeah. At the top of the class on a roll, hey. And it's time to run it up, yeah, you know, yeah. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, yeah. On a roll, here we go, here we go. Here we go.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frankie Candles live stream every single weekday right here at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after ATB. I'm just kidding, guys. This is a bit. I mean, I really am eating the cookie. I want the cookie, but it's a joke. Shout out to the CandleMafia. Thank you guys for tuning in to tonight's stream. Sorry about the wait. I was dealing with a little bit of a technical difficulty. I don't know what was going on. The stream wouldn't connect to YouTube. I don't know why, but we got it hooked up, and we are back in action, guys. I'm going to do that intro again because I had that cookie in my mouth. Didn't feel right. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frankie Candles live stream every single weekday right here at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after ATB. Where's my ATB crew at? Let me know in the chat. How did DZ treat you today? Was he good? Was the panel good? Or were they, was it meh? Was it mid or was it fire? Let me know, guys. But thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you guys. We got 278 people in here, starting it off strong on this wonderful, wonderful Tuesday evening, right? It is Tuesday. I lose track of time sometimes, guys. Got to double check that stuff. Tuesday, September 20th. Thank you guys for tuning in. We got a lot of stuff. Shout out to Lucho and Matt Lane with the cookie emojis. Sometimes I forget to eat, guys, and then I wind up eating a cookie for lunch. But guys, we have a lot of good stuff to look at on the charts today. Lots of stuff going on. We got Bitcoin, kind of coming down, kind of sitting at a really, really important support level that we're going to be taking a look at. XRP going bananas right now, just kind of doing its own thing. Bitcoin's going down / just kind of sitting there. And XRP's like, I'm going to go this way. So we're going to be taking a look at XRP. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin. We're looking at all the altcoins towards the end of the stream, guys. And at the end of this stream, we will be spinning that wheel of pain and pleasure. So if you're in here, smash that like button. Every 100 likes we get, you guys get a spin on the wheel of pain and pleasure. And each one of those spins has 2 chances for a giveaway, guys. We give away so much stuff on this channel. And shout out to, who was it? Shout out to Crypto Sammy. Says, I bet on the earliest to super chat ever. I would go ahead and have to agree with that, man. We have never had somebody super chat that early. Shout out to Crypto Sammy. Thank you for the super chat. I do appreciate it, man. But yeah, guys, absolutely. XRP going crazy. DXY looking kind of sketchy, if we're being honest. Let me get this little cookie out of the way. But yeah, DXY kind of looking alarming. But we're going to take a look at everything. So smash that like button. Again, every 100 likes we get, you guys get a spin on that wheel. I think we got real close to our like goal yesterday. I don't think we quite hit it. But with all that being said, guys, let's go ahead and say what's up to chat before we go ahead and jump into the charts. Am I crooked, guys? Let me know if I'm crooked or off center. I think that my monitor that I typically look at is off center, but I don't know if everything moved or I don't know. Let me know. Just make sure. Just let me know if I'm crooked. I don't think I am. I think it's the monitor. But before we get into it, guys, let's say what is up to chat. I did put a poll in the chat, guys, and I said, "Do you love XRP?" I'll be honest with you. Those numbers are kind of weak. Only 61% of you guys love XRP. Not that it's a bad thing. You don't have to love XRP, but I would have thought it would have been more. Just out of my random, if I had to randomly guess, I would have guessed at least 70% of the people would love XRP. But I love the honesty. Let's go ahead, and before we jump into it, let's say what is up to chat. Let me just pop out the chat here real quick. Stretch it down. Oh, come on. Guys, was in the Discord last night having an absolute blast. I swear, every time I go in that Discord, it's just a good time. There's so many good people in there. And then somebody said, "What is up, CandleMafia?" I forget who said it, but they were definitely in the Discord last night because we were saying CandleMafia, Handle Mafia, no Handle Mafia, because you guys know, someone said I hate cup and handles. I don't hate cup and handles. I just don't typically pay much attention to them. If it's obvious, I'll take it into account. But anyway, and then I said Sandal Mafia. So hashtag Sandal Mafia. Let's go. Let's see who we got in chat today. Let's see. D Trixie, what is going on? Says, "Hello, Mafia. Cool cat crypto with the monkey emoji. I like it. Monkeys are one of my favorite animals. It's like one of my dreams to interact with like a chimpanzee. That'd be so cool. I've never done that before. But it just seems so cool. It's like hanging out with like a little human. Kind of weird. Anyway, let's see. Looney, what is going on? Looney says, "ETH is dumping. Let's get it, baby." Crypto Sammy, as always, thank you for that super chat, man. Thank you. I appreciate you. FOMO Sapien, Bing Bong with the cookie Bing Bong. Still got another cookie here, so I might just smash that, on our way out here on the outro. I started the show with the cookie. We're gonna end it with a cookie, guys. Cookies soon to be in the Frankie Candles merch store. I'm just kidding, guys. Anyway, let's see who else we got in here. FOMO Sapien, welcome back. Lunar Beaches Crypto, as always, says, "Hello, Frankie. I love you. Bing Bong." Lunar Beaches Crypto, I love you back, man. Thank you for being here and always showing support to me and the Candle Mafia. Bufo on the beat. I can't read that, Buvo. I can't read that, but I think actually I can read that. Bufo on the beat says, "I eat peaches like Frankie Candles eats cookies." Interesting. Funny guy. Shout out to Bufo on the beat. Let's go. Sweet Baby Sabes, what is going on? Thank you for being here. I thought we were gonna mix up the intro music. I really like the other track getting tossed in. I love it, guys. I think we're gonna start doing that lately. As you guys know, the new studio is almost done. I'm just waiting for one more piece, and it's gonna be absolutely glorious. We did vlog the whole process as best as we could. Not gonna be the most. We'll see. It's actually gonna be pretty good. I'll be honest with you. But we're going to stay tuned for that, guys, because we're going to be swapping out that intro music. Even over here, we'll swap out that intro music for some, if I hear the fire beat, we're using it. Let's see. Brad, what is going on, Brad? Thank you for being here. Great ATB. Let's get it. I don't know who was on today, but hey, I believe you, Brad. Shout out to you. Daddy Zach, congratulations on that NFT, man, and happy birthday to you. Happy belated birthday yesterday. BG, what's going on? Sean, welcome in. Says, "Yo, Frankie, what's up, brother? I'm chilling, my man." Brian D, what is going on? Crypto Billy, Tyler Durden, Tony D, Captain Kirk, Rob the Crypto Snob, D Petty Crypto, and Tyler Durden. Did I say Tyler Durden twice? I don't know, guys. We got the best mods in the game. Show them some love in chat. They do a lot. You may not realize it up front, but the mods have a lot to do with why this community is so amazing. So if you like the Candle Mafia community, shout the mods out. Show them some love in the chat. Nate, what is going on? Thank you for being here. Get a couple more out of the way. Thesis himself, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that super chat. He says, hashtag yellow X's aren't real. Hashtag Otter Gang. Shout out to Thesis himself. You're funny, bro. I love you, man. Thank you for the support. I do appreciate that super chat. Let's see. The Block Doc, what is going on? Brian D, Eric Ward, welcome back. As always, happy to have you here. Nathan, welcome in. What's up, Rob? I see you, brother. Let's see. Got a couple more in here. Matt, what is going on? Christian, what is up? Farheem, hello. Benjamin, welcome back. Bubba's Crypto, as always, happy to have you. Bullish on Parade, welcome back to the stream. We got Looney, Crypt TKO, Grant, Cal's World, welcome back. And V-Slim, as always, good seeing you in that Discord last night, V-Slim. Guys, if you're not in the Discord and you're not in those late night parties in the Discord, trust me, you're missing out on not only some TA sauce, but you're also missing out on a great time. I do hop in there, from time to time just to hang out with the Mafia. And I wound up getting stuck. I went in there for 10 minutes yesterday. I wound up getting stuck for about a half hour, but can't hate on that. Time flies when you're chilling with the Mafia. I was in stitches, guys. Our Discord might be not only one of the most valuable TA Discords, but also one of the funniest Discords. I was absolutely cracking up the entire time. So shout out to everybody in the Discord. Also completely free. Not talking down on any paid Discords, but I'm just saying a lot of paid Discords. Our Discord offers a lot of what paid Discords offer. So why not try it out for free? And if you don't like it, just don't look at it. Shout out to Shane Kerr for the $4.20 super chat. I appreciate that, bro. Says hashtag Otter Gang. The Otter Gang is real, guys. Get in that Discord, like I said, and hang out with the Otter Gang. Crypto Infinity, welcome in. Thank you for being here, guys. Almost 500 people. Let Taxi Haven Enu. Is that a real thing? Connor Anderson, welcome in. Chris, what's going on? Dragon Modded, as always. Happy to have you here, guys. Do just want to warn you. They were working with some glue in the studio. And if you guys remember a while ago, I had to run off stream because I was getting sick. And I think it was because I was inhaling the glue. I was basically huffing that glue the entire time I was on stream. Smells very similar. So I'm going to try to get the important stuff out of the way first in case I start getting nauseous and feel like I'm going to explode. But guys, without further ado, let's go. Oh no, what is going on here? Guys, you're going to have to bear with me for 2 seconds. My screen, I don't know what happened, guys. Somebody shut off everything in the studio, and it just messed up my entire project or my live streaming project here. So give me 1 second while I try to fix my screen. Bear with me. Actually, you know what I'll do? If you guys are down, I'm going to go ahead and throw that beat back up, and I will be back in 2 seconds.
Tyler Ramos.
Okay. So guys, we're actually gonna have to go back to the old layout. I'm sorry. So we're not gonna have any of these cool borders or anything. I don't know what's wrong. Like I said, somebody turned everything off in the studio. So not sure exactly what happened, but I do believe I can get this to work. There we go, guys. So don't worry. I know I am going to be oh my God, what a mess. I gotta figure out who turned off all my stuff because this is a nightmare. Bear with me, guys. The charts are up. We're jumping right in 2 seconds. I'm gonna have to fix this camera real quick though. Okay, here we are, guys. You're gonna have to bear with my box being on the right-hand side. I will be cognizant of it, if that's a word. I think I used that word wrong, possibly. But I will make sure to keep us over here so you guys can see everything. I apologize. Thank you for bearing with me. 498 people in here, guys. Let's go ahead and jump into not the DXY, but the BTC. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we got going on here, guys. If you are new to the stream, I'm going to cover these things very, very, very briefly. Second yellow X printing here on the weekly time frame. Generally, very, very bearish signal. As you can see, we had one here. It brought us down a bit here. Now we're printing the second one, and a lot of people are thinking that this could bring us down another lower leg down. And we're going to dig in. I'm going to let you guys know if I think that is possible or likely, but we will take a look at that in just a second. But yellow X printing on the weekly, definitely a bearish sign with your money flow coming back out. Again, bearish sign. 6-day yellow X still printing, 5-day yellow X still printing, and your 4-day yellow X is confirmed, right? So this is why I've been saying, Bitcoin is looking generally bearish on the higher time frames, which is making me lean bearish. So you want to remember that the higher time frames are looking absolutely atrocious right now. And we're gonna go over, it's bearish, guys. But I'm gonna go over, maybe a small hopium case where we don't make these lower lows, because as you guys know, anything is possible, especially in crypto. So we're going to be taking a look at that, but yellow X confirmed on that 4-day, and then printing on the 5, 6, and weekly. So that's the 5-day, the 6-day, and the weekly. Very, very bearish signs there. Now, coming down, we do have 3-day, not too much to look at. Now, your daily, this would be your more bullish case, right? This would be your more bullish case here with your VWAP coming up, and I would argue that we potentially have the opportunity to come down and make a little bit of a lower low from this low right here, and potentially come down a little bit and put in a bullish divergence here on the daily time frame. This is something to keep an eye on. I typically draw to the bodies. Some people might consider, I guess this is technically a bullish divergence if you're going green dot to green dot. I'd like to see it come a little bit lower, but potential bullish divergence could form on the daily time frame. And that VWAP has been below the 0 line for some time, but came up, got rejected, and now we are curving back up like this. So that's kind of your bullish case. Now, if you guys were in the Discord last night, you will know I was kind of talking about the 30-minute and the 90-minute being, what I was looking for to potentially get a continued move to the upside. Now, unfortunately, we never got it because we did have the 8-hour printing a green dot, which obviously got almost immediately invalidated by this red dot, and this yellow X now printing on the 8-hour as well. Did not mention that. Well, we didn't really get down to this time frame yet, but yellow X printing on the 8-hour, just another really bearish sign, guys. These yellow X's are popping up everywhere. Pump tomorrow. We're going to talk about it in just a second. Nas, I see you. But yeah, guys, yellow X printing on the 8-hour, just to add insult to injury here. These yellow X's are popping up everywhere. Definitely very bearish sign. Now, one thing to realize is the only one that's confirmed is going to be the one on the 4-day right here. As you can see, this one is confirmed. So let me hide all this stuff. This one is confirmed right here. So one confirmed, like 4 other ones or 5 other ones printing. Definitely a bearish outlook in my opinion, but you guys will know we were looking at this green dot on the 8-hour. This was making me feel like we could potentially have that continuation to the upside from yesterday, but as you see, it's immediately getting invalidated. This yellow X is popping up, so obviously that is most likely going to confirm, and we are not going to get that green dot. But between that green dot and the 30-minute and the, generally just, the 30-minute, the 90-minute money flow getting close to crossing over was making me think if we got those crossovers into the green, we could see that continued move to the upside. But we actually never got it, and obviously we did not get the continued move to the upside. We just got a rejection right here and came straight down. And that's why I don't just FOMO into longs, guys. I was waiting to see at least that 30-minute money flow crossover, and granted, it did get close. We did not get it, and we obviously came down for a little bit of a dump here. And, that's a good reason why, I was about to go to bed. And, at the time, it looked like money flow was getting pretty close to crossing over. And a lot of people might think, let me just front run this. I'll get into the position. Overnight, it'll probably cross over. We might get a little pump overnight, and I'll wake up to some gains. The reason I don't do that is for this exact reason. It could look like it's coming up, and then you go to sleep, and then boom, you just get ripped back down. So that's why I wait for these things to confirm in the green. But that was what we were talking about in the Discord last night, the 30-minute and the 90-minute money flow crossover to the upside, with the 8-hour and the daily green dot looking like they were coming on the horizon. But obviously, this is all getting invalidated with red dots now. So not looking like we're probably not it's looking like we're probably not going to get that continuation. We've eaten up almost all of those gains, obviously. So yeah, we are now essentially, let me turn everything back on, turn off the volume profile here. So let's talk about the current situation, guys. Generally, same, leaning the same way I was leaning yesterday. Very bearish with all those yellow X's printing, right? And you're starting to get some of them to confirm. But yeah. Hey, what's going on, Dizzy Crypto, or Dizzy Crypto? What's going on, brother? Thank you for being here. But still leaning bearish, same thing as yesterday with those yellow X's. And as you know, Ethereum with those blood diamonds on the higher time frames, you want to keep an eye on these higher time frames. They could come out to play at any time. Unfortunately, that bullish case didn't get the money flow crossovers on the lower time frames. And now we are sitting, guys. Let me clean this chart up. I bear with me because this is going to help you guys. I'm going to hide a lot of this stuff here. I'm going to hide a lot of this stuff. And you can see we rejected this local golden pocket, guys. I did kind of want to talk about that too. I believe this one was pulled potentially from this high. Oh, no, it was pulled from that low to a high up here. Boom. Yeah, to this high. And you had that local golden pocket. Oh, wait, is that a different? God, I took off my... Yeah, let me fix that. Okay. We'll get back into that. Let me just hide all this stuff, guys, because I want to clean things up and keep it simple as we like to do on this channel, guys, because, listen, it's all about keeping it simple, guys. If you can't keep it simple, it's, a lot of people like to overcomplicate TA. Now, I'm not saying super complicated TA doesn't work. I'm just saying that it doesn't have to be as complicated as a lot of people make it, right? So I'm going to hide basically everything here besides, I'm going to basically hide everything except for our volume profile. And then I'm also going to hide the spider lines. And I just want to look at this volume profile because it's important, right? So these are the levels, guys. Let me turn off Market Cipher A so it's easy to see. This is the range we've been trading in for what feels like forever, guys. We have the highs up here. The value area high right here at 21,922. You can see we get rejected. And then we came out of the value area and eventually dumped back in towards that POC. I'm actually going to delete that temporarily. But then you come down to that POC. We have two POCs here. One of them was pulled from a different volume profile. But you come right down to that POC, and then we break the POC, bearishly reject, come down to the VAL. Then we broke back in, found support on the VAL, and then came right up to that POC as you would expect. As you would expect when using volume profiles. Connor Anderson with the new prof pick. Shout out to you, man. I like it. They can say a lot of things about Frankie Candles, guys. They can't say that I don't know my community. Because I know when you're changing those profile pictures, because I know Connor Anderson, because I talk to him every weekday at 5:45. I'm just kidding, guys. But I want you guys to realize something here. I want to come up to a higher time frame. Right? We came out of the value area here. But essentially, you have your range highs, right? Range highs. I know I go over this a lot. You come out of the value area, and then you come back in. Rejection at the high. Same thing here, right? And then when you come to the lows, you get a bounce, you get a bounce. This is very important, guys. You get a bounce, and then we got a little bounce here, but now we didn't get that move, back to the top of the range, which could mean that we are ready to potentially break down from this value area low, which is not a good sign, guys. Now, I do want to, as you guys know, this is not the best time, right? When you're up against a important area of support, that being this value area low at 18,825, this is not where you want to FOMO into shorts, right? Now, what I would do if you were waiting to get into a short is potentially wait for the breakdown, right? And then wait for the retest of the value area low, because just because you're at that value area low does not mean it's going to break down, right? And even if you break the value area low, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to come lower, right? Because if you remember the rules of your volume profiles, you'll know that when you come out of your value area, if you're not bringing in new volume on the profile, you are likely to get sucked back into the value area. And if you guys are wondering what the value area is, maybe we have some new people in the stream. If you're not new to the stream, you definitely know what I'm talking about. This is your value area, the purple box. It's between the value area high and the value area low. And very importantly, You have the POC in the middle right here, which is the area where the most volume was traded. So the value area acts as a magnet for price. The value area is where price wants to trade, right? And you can see, well, hey, it didn't trade right here. Well, that's why when you come out of the value area and you start coming up here and you're not bringing in a ton of volume up here on your volume profile, the volume profile is not up here. For anyone who's wondering, like, what is he talking about when he's pointing at nothing over here? I'll show you what the volume profile looks like in a second. But those who know, when you don't get new volume on the profile, you're out of the value area. Price wants to trade down here, right? But you're up here. So it is likely, if you're not bringing a new volume to the profile, that you're going to get sucked back into the value area, which is exactly what you see, right? And more specifically, the POC acts as a magnet, right? You see the POC, which is this white line right here. So the POC even more specifically acts as a magnet. So this is where price wants to trade. You're hanging out. You come out of the value area, whoop, back into the value area, right? Same thing on the way down. This is why you don't want to get overly bearish and just super start FOMOing into shorts right here, is because if you come out of the value area and you're not bringing a ton of volume in right here, then it is likely you get sucked back into the value area like you saw briefly right here and right here. So if you just FOMOed into shorts right here at this breakdown, you would have gotten wrecked, guys. You would have came down and then absolutely got wrecked to the upside. So that is, I just want to point that out. We are at the bottom of the range, right? I don't know why I said that so weird. We are at the bottom of the range, right? So this is not where you just want to FOMO into a short at support. You want to short when you're at resistance, right? So a good short entry here, if you were looking for an entry, you could have been looking for the rejection at this point of control, which we didn't technically come up and reach. But I bet if you start pulling some local fibs, there was a local fib level that you potentially came down and rejected off of. And if you pull it from this swing high, right here, it gives you that golden pocket. And then boom, you could have shorted that golden pocket or the POC. Now you're shorting at resistance. And even if it is likely that you're going to continue up, at least you can cash in on a little bit of a short, take some profit, move your stop loss into profit, and then if price continues to go down, you got a killer entry on the short after you break down from the VAL, and if you come back up, you get stopped out in profit, and then you can flip bullish and look for long positions once you get above a certain support level, right? I want to go over that one more time so you guys understand. You don't want to short at support. I know it's scary down here, and I'm not saying, listen, if you enter a short right now, and we break down, it's going to be a great short entry. But the problem is you could wind up with a situation like this, where you came out of the value area. You know it's likely that you get sucked back in unless there's a ton of volume coming in on the bottom of the profile. And for anybody wondering, I'm just pull up the volume here. This is the volume I'm talking about. So, when you break down, there's not a lot of volume down here, right? Let me zoom out a little bit more so you guys can see a little better. You can see, right? The volume's up here. And then once you break down below that value area, you can see that there's no volume here, right? So because there's no volume coming in here, it was likely that we get sucked back up. So that's what I mean by volume, but I just have it off because it cleans up the chart a bit. So if you were looking to get into a short, you don't want to FOMO short in at support. That's not a good idea. You want to wait for a bounce. Like same thing here. You don't want to FOMO in here or even here, right? You want to wait. And you get a little bounce, you come back up, now you're rejecting that local golden pocket. Even if you made it up to the POC, you're looking to short at that resistance. You could short at the resistance, take the ride down, right? And then maybe you want to take some profit here. You're at the VAL, it could act as strong support. Take a little profit out here, move your stop loss into profit, and then if you break down and come lower, you have a great entry. Your entry was all the way up here with profit taken over here, right? Your stop loss is right here, and if price fakes you out, comes down and comes back into the value area and stops you out, you get stopped out in profit, right? And then maybe when you get back above this golden pocket or the POC to bullishly retest, you can enter along to continue up. Just wanted to spit that little bit of sauce to you guys because I know a lot of people like to FOMO into shorts at support, and it's not a good idea, and I just wanted to explain why. Especially when you're looking at the volume profiles. So right now, we are sitting at this key level of support, guys. This is such important support because if we lose this level, as you guys know, let me turn on some more of this TA here. Let me turn on the fibs again. I got to organize this stuff again. Let me see. Another fib right there. Still haven't gotten the one I need. Where is it? Let's got to be this one. There it is. Okay, so, and then let me turn the spider lines back on as well. Bada boom, there's your spider lines. Boom, you wanted spider lines? We gave you spider lines. You know what I'm saying. Are we coming down again? 18,897. Oh, baby. Okay, so here's the thing, right? We came down, not only did we get sucked back into the value area, but we could have also gotten a little bit of an alarm here at this spider line, right? We caught that support on the spider line to bounce us back into the value area. Now we're retesting the VAL. The VAL, the value area low at 18,825 is key support, and we're going to talk about it right now. Thesis himself, shout out to you. Thank you for the super chat. He says, our bullish war chant is we can make those prices higher, just delete market cipher. Hashtag ban yellow X gang. Shout out to Thesis himself, guys. Thesis is the leader of a group that is trying to ban and delete market cipher so those yellow X's will just go away. And if we could do that, those bearish signs won't be there. Shout out to Thesis himself. He's in the running for funniest CandleMafia member. Shout out to you, man. I do appreciate you. But he says we need to retest 69K quick. Yeah, guys, quick retest of 69K and then a big dump. But somebody was talking about, I don't know who it was. Somebody in the office mentioned that there's people calling for 150K by the end of the week. I was in earshot of the conversation. I heard somebody say it, and I was like, who said that? Very interesting. Must be someone trying to start a YouTube channel right now. They're looking for the views. But here we go, guys. At key support, if we break down here and we lose this spider line, that's kind of our next level of defense. We have a little bit of cushion there with that spider line, so we could come down, catch a little support like we did here. However, if we lose that level, guys, it's gonna get ugly, in my opinion, pretty quickly. Let me turn on our volume profile so I could kind of take a better look at where the volume is being traded here. Now, if we break this spider line, I do think that it could potentially be a pretty quick ride down to this 786 fib level where we bounced when we made that low at about 17,550, right? We came down, made this low, got a perfect bounce off that 786. If we lose that spider line, if we zoom out a little more, let me come to the daily to see, you know, where the volume really is. And you can see this, we could get that quick move all the way down to that 786. And then right below that 786, we have another spider line at about 17.1, 17.2. And if we lose that, guys, we do have a pretty decent gap in volume right here, which could drop us down to about 15.8, 15.5 very, very quickly. So if we lose, essentially, if we lose this 786, we could very easily come down, you know, to about 15.5, right? And that's not even the strongest level, really, right? You would want to come down here. You see we actually do have a value area low with some confluence of a spider line here at about 14.5. So essentially, if we lose this 786 and this spider line, I am looking for a pretty quick move down to essentially the 15 to 14K range, right? And then at that point, you're getting pretty close to that 14 to 12K range. But it would make a lot of sense. And you do have that confluence of the spider line and the value area low right here. So again, very important levels to keep in mind here, guys. Let me hide that VPVR real quick. VAL at 18,825. If we can't stick this, our last hope is this spider line before coming to revisit the lows of this bear market at about 17.5. And then if we lose that and we're not really paying attention to the spider lines, it does look like we could get that quick move. I mean, I guess down to this spider line at about 15.2. So 786 is essentially my last resort before getting a big move down to potentially make lower lows. One more time. Value area low, we really want to hold. If we lose the value area low decisively and we come all the way down to the 786, this is our last moment of hope. Potentially, maybe we come down for a double bottom before getting a big move to the upside. But if we lose the 786, I think 14 to 12K is probably going to be likely. So there you go. Those are the levels, and the 786 is coming in at about 17, let's call it 17,542. So these are the levels to watch, guys. Really not much has changed as far as the levels go. But again, also something to realize here is we do also, I saw this on the morning stream, we do have a blood diamond confirmed on the 3 hour, could potentially push us below that VAL. So looking pretty bearish, to be 100% honest with you guys. Those are the key levels we need to watch. That 786. The 786 is going to be our last resort before potentially, if we break that 786, lower lows are incoming, and we just got to brace ourselves for that, right? But that VAL is currently, as we speak, holding as support, coming down to that 1 minute to see really what's going on. Nice little bounce, wicked right to it, and then got a nice little bounce here. But your money flow's coming out on that 1 minute, and you know how that goes. I'm just kidding, guys. It's the 1 minute. Yeah, and then you also have your red dot. The 4 hour looks like it's about to round off a little bit here. Generally bearish, guys. Those are the levels, important support, and we've kind of, we've been testing this support for a while now. So real quick, I do want to check that DXY and the SPY before we throw it back to chat and say what's up. And this is actually looking kind of, let's take a look here. Oh, God, the DXY. So DXY we were unable to break below this level at 109.29, which is what we were talking about, I think, a couple days ago, hoping that we could break through here and potentially come lower. The last time we looked at the DXY, I was getting mixed signals. There really was nothing that decisive. But I was saying, if we lose this level, could be bullish for Bitcoin, obviously. But now we have come back up to these range highs, and we are now testing the resistance. And the thing that makes me a little worried here, guys, is if you see we are knocking on this door, right? Coming up, boom, rejection, but rather than a double top, it is not looking like, it's not looking very double toppy, right? It doesn't look like a double top, but what it does look like is it looks like you're making those lower high or those higher lows as you approach flat resistance, which would be somewhat of an ascending triangle. This typically when you're knocking on resistance's door, as you're making a low, a higher low, potentially come up to make another higher low, it is more likely that you break up than you would break up more often than break down when this happens, right? This is showing this is technically bullish market structure, right? You have a low, you have a higher low, and then potentially we could come up, make another higher low, right? And then you're coming up against that flat resistance. This could potentially, a lot of times you'll get squeezed in here and boom, you'll pop up. So this is, that does not look that good to me. Plus, you do have a nice little trigger wave here. Haven't got much juice out of it just yet, but, and you do have your money flow coming out. This is the 15 minutes, so take it with a grain of salt. But let's go to the higher time frames to see if we can get any sort of, clarity here, right? So yeah, your weekly is looking like the VWAP is about to turn around, potentially printing a green dot here soon. Your 6 day, 5 day, I'm not going to really call anything unless I see it. Your 3 day getting really close to printing that red dot here. That would be more bearish. You also have money flow coming up pretty nicely there. That would be more bearish for Bitcoin. Your 2 day, see, a lot of these dots are getting immediately invalidated, right? So you got a green one. Now you're immediately printing a red one, but that is not confirmed. Your daily, same thing. Your daily is looking to cool off a little bit. Again, the DXY is looking pretty mixed, right? Looking at like a pretty mixed signals here on the DXY. However, the way that this structure here, this price action is looking to me, when you're making those higher lows, this looks like you could, if this thing could, I would love for this to just come up, make one more higher low, and I would feel pretty confident saying that this looks like it's going to break this resistance. But this is not the best setup here. This does look like we could break this resistance and come higher, which obviously would be bearish for Bitcoin. However, your daily looking like it's cooling off. 12-hour green dot, oh boy. 8-hour green dot, oh boy. Yeah, guys, I will say money flow coming out on your 5 hour, 4 hours in the red. Somewhat mixed signals. I don't like that price action here. This looks like you could pop above, but it is looking a little bit mixed on different time frames. I will be honest with you. I don't like to call it very decisively. If I don't see something very decisive, I would lean a little more bearish on Bitcoin. Or I would lean bullish on the DXY, meaning I think it could come up just because of this little price action here. But we'll have to see. You are getting bearish divergences. I know people say you can't have bearish divergences on an index. And shout out to whoever asked me that in the Discord last night. I didn't get a chance to answer you, but if you're here, some people say you can't have divergences on an index, and I get what you're saying. But when I see bearish divergences on the Dixie, right, or bullish divergences, they play out, right? I'll point one out right now. If you come all the way over here, for anyone who's been curious about this, here you go, right? This is a textbook bullish divergence. You have your low, your higher low, your low, your lower low, and boom, it pops up. So as soon as these bullish divergences and bearish divergences stop working on the DXY, I'll stop looking at them. I don't really care about a technicality if it works, right? If it works, that's all that really matters as a trader, right? So, yeah, maybe in some kind of crazy technicality, it's not technically a real divergence, whatever that is, like whatever you want to consider that. But to me, when I have a low and a lower low and a low and a higher low on my oscillator, my RSI or my market cipher B, to me, that's a bullish divergence, and they play. Right. I saw this, expected it to come back up, especially because we were coming down to this support, and it came right up. So as soon as that stops working for me, I'll stop looking at the divergences. So that's kind of how someone last night in the Discord asked me how I felt about that. That's exactly how I feel about it. Guys, we got 917 people in here. Thank you all for tuning into the Frankie Candles live stream. Shout out to anybody who's in here and is new. My name is Frankie Candles, and on this channel, I show you how to make money trading crypto, whether the price is going up or down. So I don't really care if we make lower lows because I'm going to be shorting that thing. And if you're interested in learning how to make money, whether the price is going up or down as well, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the Candle Mafia, the best crypto community on YouTube. Don't take it from me. Ask the people in chat. We got something cool going on here. So welcome, and thank you for being here. Smash that like button because also, if you're new, we spin a wheel that has 2 chances for a giveaway every single night. And for every 100 likes we get, you guys get a spin on that wheel. So make sure to smash that like button. Again, if we get 700 likes, we're going for 700 likes tonight. If we get 700 likes, I will give you guys 20 spins on the wheel. 750. 750, I'll give you 20 spins on the wheel. And then we're going to be giving away like 30 NFTs again. But shout out to you guys. I have no problem doing that. But DXY, not looking so good, guys. This does look like it could take off. Shout out to Tony D, says, just got home. What's good, Candle Mafia? Let's get it. Shout out to Tony D. Show him some love. Thank you for the super chat, bro. I appreciate you. Happy you got home safe. Tony D, one of our wonderful mods, was visiting the studio here in the ATL to help me out. If you guys don't know, Tony is my TJ. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the SPY. I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. Listen, guys, I just bring you the information on the charts. I don't tell these yellow X's to pop up. Okay, I don't tell these things to dump the market. They just pop up, and unfortunately, I have to be the bearer of bad news, or in this case, the bear of bad news. 2-hour confirmed yellow X on the SPY, guys. If you have been watching the channel, you will know that we've been watching the SPY. We were actually able to call a bunch of these shorts amazingly, but with that being said, guys, you know we were watching this area at 390 for potential support. We held it for a little bit and then lost it. As we came down, we got this little pump. As you know, we did have that bullish divergence. You can see right here, you had your low, your lower low, and then we have our low and our higher low here, putting in that bullish divergence. And then we got that move to the upside. And we were saying, are we getting that big move back above this support? Are we going to crack this and flip this, get a resistance support flip here? Or are we just coming up to bearishly retest? And it does look like we came up, got the confirmation of that yellow X, and now we're coming down for a potential second bearish retest before coming back down. Yeah, not good that we are stuck under this support, guys. Like I said, if we decisively lose this level, we'll look at levels in just a second, but daily money flow generally coming out more bearish. 16-hour and 12-hour, same deal with the money flow coming out, definitely looking a little more bearish. Your 8-hour money flow coming out, also looking pretty bearish. And then your, 6-hour confirmed yellow X as well, guys. I don't like saying this stuff. I mean, granted, I'll be honest, I don't really care because honestly, I pray for this thing to go down. We're in a bear market, guys, and for anybody new, we're in a bear market. Now is the time. I've been waiting for this for years, right? So if we could come lower, that's great because I'm going to short it, make money on the way down, and also it gives me a better opportunity to get in at cheaper prices. So I'm here for the dumps, I'll be honest. But unfortunately, we do have that yellow X on the SPY confirmed on the 6-hour, definitely bearish. Your 4-hour, and you could really see this bearish retest here, guys. This does not really look that good, I'll be honest with you. Boom, bearish retest. Typically, you'll come down from here, especially with that 6-hour yellow X. You guys know this is something that we look at a lot, right? You get the breakdown, you get the bearish retest, the confirmation of the yellow X, and what happens, Mafia? You guys know it comes down, right? So, not a guarantee. Nothing's 100%, but that does not look very good to me. I'll be honest with you. Again, 2-hour confirmed yellow X as well. Again, you got that bearish retest, confirmation of the blood diamond. You come down, and then we're going for a second retest. Little bullish divergence here on the 1 hour. Don't know how much juice it's going to give us. We'll check it out tomorrow. But as of right now, definitely leaning a little more bearish here on the SPY, which would also translate into crypto. But not XRP. XRP's ripping, guys, and we're going to take a look at XRP in just a second. But there you go. There's the SPY. Now let's go ahead and say what's up to chat before we get into these altcoins. Let's see. What do we got going on in chat? I'd say you guys are probably going nuts in here, talking about all kinds of weird stuff. Sometimes the conversations get interesting. Let me scroll up a little bit. Let's see. Look at XRP trying to break out of the bull flag bull pennant on the 15-minute right now. I'm in a 3x trade with a tight stop. At the moment, up 5% so far. Chemistry, bro. Let's get it, baby. Love that you're using reasonable leverage. You're not out here 50x gambling, but you're using that 3x leverage, telling me that you know how to use leverage as a tool and not a gambling outlet. And also with that tight stop loss, using risk management. So a lot of people think, leverage trading is gambling. But guys, can you set a stop loss on your blackjack bet? You can't, right? Can you use risk management in gambling? Not really, other than limiting how much you bet. You can't use risk management, right? You also can't do TA on the game unless you're counting cards, which I guess you can kind of get an idea what's going on, make educated guesses. But when you're using something like 3x leverage with tight stop losses, you're using good risk management like chemistry, bro, is you're using leverage as a legitimate tool to increase your positions, right? Because you might not have a ton of money to play with. You're also kind of limiting your risk, right? Obviously, leverage trading is risky, guys. It definitely increases your risk. I don't want to get that twisted. Leverage trading is risky. Be careful. If you're not an advanced trader or an experienced trader, start with spot trading, right? But you could argue that with leverage, you have to risk less money. So just for an example, I'm not saying you should trade with 10x leverage, but if I had $100, if I use 10x leverage, I can now trade with $1,000 without risking $1,000. So that's all I'm saying as far as you only have to risk, you could risk less money on each trade. But anyway, definitely a risky thing. I'm not saying leverage trading is not risky because sometimes people take it out of context. Leverage trading is risky. Use good risk management. If you guys watch the channel, you'll know that I preach this till I'm blue in the face. But let's see what else is going on here. Let's see. Those NFTs might eventually pay for themselves one day. Hey, shout out to Wick. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Literally the realest dude in crypto, Austin. I appreciate that, man. I really, I love when people say that. A lot of people say that. And it makes sense because I am real. I have nothing to hide, guys. I'm not here to, as you guys know, I put my community first. I don't care. I'm not here to, obviously, this is my job. Obviously, this YouTube channel is a business. We have to make money in some way, right? I got to get paid too. But, I'm not here to just, tell you guys the price is going up to get more views. I pride myself on being honest with my viewers and teaching them to use good risk management, right? I'm not just going to blow smoke up your, just to get more views, right? I am real with my community. I would never lie to you guys. And I am more concerned about your success than my success. And if I can continue to grow this YouTube channel while making an honest living, helping other people, which it seems like we are through the DMs that I get that are absolutely insane. That's what we do here. We like to be the real channel in crypto. No fugazi stuff over here. No fake stuff over here. But shout out to you, man. I appreciate that kind comment. Bubba's Crypto says, hey, Tony D was busting your chops earlier for not being here. Sorry, bro. He's on a plane. Shout out to Bubba's Crypto. I appreciate you, brother. Captain Kirk, what is going on? Thank you for being here, Cap. Let's see. The bear of bad news. The bad news bear. Shout out to Wick. All right, let's see. I can tell you that KNC coin was one of the first to recover during the bear market low. Just be careful. Shout out to Nate. Thank you for being here, man. Hey, what's going on? Crypto Sup Surfer, welcome back. Tell us we're going to 100K, Frankie. Guys, 100K by tomorrow. I'm just kidding. Someone will clip that. I will have haters on the bottom of this video for me saying that. You guys know it's a joke, but trust me, someone will be in there being like, no way we're going to 100K. So the internet is such a funny place, man. Let's see. What's up, Frankie, mods, and students of FCU? ADD Dad, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Pants off, dance off, Bitcoin dumpo incoming. Let's go. Dump this thing, baby. Let's see. Bitcoin to 3K to 5K easily. Hey, Mace. I kind of hope so. You the real G out here, Frankie. Squeeze KNC into your alt analysis. Shane. Done. I got you, brother. I got you. We'll take a look at KNC. And speaking of the altcoin, guys, let's go ahead and check out real quick, guys. Shout out to the 927 people in here, guys. Smash the dang like button if you guys want to win some free NFTs at the end of this show. We'll find out how many NFTs we're giving away. Every 100 likes we get, you guys get a spin on the wheel. Going for 750 likes. Let's get it. I know we can get there. 934 people in here. It's a good show on a Tuesday. Not too bad. But guys, without further ado, let's jump right back into the charts. Take a look at Ethereum. Or, as your aunt, uncle, grandma might say, Erythrium. Frankie, I want to invest in that Erythrium. It's Ethereum. And I can't think of any of my aunt's names, guys. Aunt Diane, listen, it's Ethereum. Yeah, that's what I said, Erythrium. Okay, just download Coinbase. I'll help you out in a second. Anyway, shout out to Aunt Diane. But anyway, I almost said Aunt Carol. I don't have an Aunt Carol. I don't know why I was going to say that. But let's see. What up, Candlemafia? Don't forget to hit that like button. Shout out to Brad. Thank you for that, Brad. Brad said it, not me. All right. Taking a look at Ethereum, guys. Starting on the weekly. Let's start on the weekly. We got some clean levels to show you here, guys. But turning on Market Cipher A. Oh, it is on. Just no yellow X's on the weekly. 6-day. Blood Diamond confirmed. This could potentially still play out, as it has brought us down. Confirmed. 5-day Blood Diamond, right? So Bitcoin's got the yellow X's. Very bearish sign, in my opinion. I'd rather have a Blood Diamond than a yellow X, in my opinion. But, they're both very bearish, as you can see. Yellow X, dump. Blood Diamond, starting to dump, right? 5-day, that's confirmed, right? So that got me feeling pretty bearish. Your 4-day, confirmed as well. And as you guys know, Ethereum has been the market leader. Are you seeing something here, right? Ethereum continuing to lead Bitcoin in the bearish and the bullish, as Ethereum has the confirmed Blood Diamonds on all these time frames. Your 6-day is confirmed. Your 5-day is confirmed. Your 4-day is confirmed. Your 3-day does not have a Blood Diamond. On Bitcoin, you are only printing those yellow X's on most of those time frames, right? There's one time frame, I think the 4-day is confirmed, but everything on ETH is confirmed, right? So the fact that the Blood Diamonds have confirmed on ETH makes me think that, Bitcoin is probably going to follow suit of Ethereum, right? 2-day, Blood Diamond confirmed, clearly playing out here. I feel like every time we talk about a Blood Diamond, even in my own head, I'm like, I called that Blood Diamond, watch it not play out. But they just always, they are just so reliable, guys. Nothing is 100%, but very reliable. Blood Diamond, boom. Very simple. Same thing with Lux Algo, guys. Lux Algo, absolutely. What just happened? Lux Algo. Interesting. I don't know what just happened. That was very strange. But yeah, Lux Algo. Let's take a look at what Lux Algo is saying here. Wow. Lux Algo, 13. Let me just make sure. Boom. Boom. Okay, yeah, Lux Algo, guys, calling it right here. Now, you don't want to trade these sell signals as sell signals, right? You don't just want to short on a sell signal and long on a buy signal. Trust me, I know it looks like it would work, but it doesn't. If that worked, everybody would have a trading bot making $1 bazillion. It doesn't work like that. These are confirmation signals, right? But I just want to show you that, on the 2-day, you got this sell signal on Lux Algo. And then we did come down, right? And we are starting to get these red candles indicating green indicates potential uptrend. Purple is neutral or consolidation, could indicate ranging markets. And then when you get the red candles, it shows that you could be starting a downtrend. And you can see here, you go green, top off. Now you're kind of consolidating. You're purple, you're neutral. You get that red candle. And you have that sell signal up here, right? You get the sell signal. Now, this is where I start to look for shorts, right? You get a sell signal up here, purple candles. Okay, we're consolidating. If I see a good short setup, I might take it. And then I'm not going to dig on the other time frames to find an example of a short position here because I don't want to waste time. But you get the red candles. Boom, big downtrend. And, when you just look at it like this, starting to alert you up here, you find your entry over here, and you could ride it all the way down. If you guys want to sign up for Lux Algo, you could check out, we do have, Tony D worked out a great deal for the Candle Mafia. You can save 20%, and they have all different payment methods. Also, guys, 30-day money-back guarantee. I've never seen an indicator do that. So you could literally get this, try it out. If you don't make your money back off of trades or you just don't like it, oh my God, you're so quick with it. Rob, putting that link in the chat so you can click that link, save 20%, guys. Also, 30-day money-back guarantee. If you don't like it, you return it for a full refund. Super dope. If I like when I first started out, if I had like Market Cipher, I remember I wanted Market Cipher so bad I couldn't afford it. So if I could just get that, if I got that 30-day free trial, I would have been able to easily make my money to pay for itself. So check out Lux Algo, guys. One of the main indicators that we use on the channel, as well as Market Cipher. We also have a Market Cipher deal for you guys too. So check that out as well. Definitely check out the links down in the description below. But let me just turn this off to clean up the charts. Now, so again, confirmed blood diamonds all over these higher time frames, looking pretty bearish in the longer term. Doesn't mean you can't have short-term pumps. Those lower time frames, consider it noise, right? You could get a little pump up, right? If you wake up tomorrow and there's a couple green candles, don't come at me, right? These are higher time frames. They take time to play out. So daily money flow coming out, generally more bearish, right? But you have the VWAP coming up, right? So, you're at support. You have the VWAP coming up. Maybe you get a little bounce before a continued move to the downside. Nothing goes down in a straight line. So just remember that. A lot of times, you might wake up tomorrow, get a couple green candles, and it's like, what the heck? Frankie Candle said it was going down. Just remember, money flow is coming out. That's bearish. Blood diamonds on the higher time frames. That's bearish. It is likely that, and this is kind of how you figure out where to get into shorts, right? Because you might be thinking to yourself, well, if we get a bounce tomorrow and you're coming up to this resistance, you're thinking like, we're bouncing. This is a pretty big bounce. I'm not going to short this. But if you know that blood diamonds are on the higher time frames confirmed, that's bearish. Money flow is coming out on all these time frames. That's bearish. Might be a good time to short that retest because you don't want to short at support. You're begging for an entry down here. Oh, I'm not in a short. I'm not in a short. Where do I get into a short? Not here. And then it bounces the next day. You're getting a great entry, potentially bearishly retesting this resistance. But everyone wants to long that. So you want to do the opposite of what everybody else is doing because 99% of people get it wrong. So, and that's why you have this stream every single day. So, anyway, moving on here, 16-hour and 12-hour, money flow actually coming up here, but still just more bearish than bullish if I this does not overwrite any of the other bearish stuff that we saw. 8-hour pretty deep in the red here. VWAP coming down. You're probably going to print a red dot here somewhat soon. Your 6-hour printing the red dot. Yeah, this does not look that good, guys. 5-hour printing a red dot. Your 4 hours also printing a red dot. Looking at the lower time frames, money flow crossing over into the red here. 15-minute crossover into the red. 24-minute in the red. Yeah, all the money flow is in the red, guys. If we lose this level, let's talk levels. This is generally bearish, in my opinion. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of these levels you can take a look at for potential support, right? So if we continue to come lower here, guys, let me pull up the VPVR. Yeah, and you can see we lost this level here and got a quick move down to this level, and even lower. Got that quick move down. Look at the gap in volume, guys. You can see these things coming. So, broke down from this level, hopped back up. Hell, look at you. You barely hold. This is what you call holding on for dear life, guys. This is holding on by the skin of your teeth right here. Those flat little candles, barely holding on. No. And then their fingers slipped and they ripped down. And now they're like really like, oh my God, I'm falling. They got like one more finger. But we have lost this level, at least this level. We have not lost the box just yet. But taking a look here, guys, if we lose this level, some levels I'm watching remain the same. As you guys know, 1354, when we were all the way up here, before we even came anywhere near this level. If you guys remember from the morning show, I was talking to Tom Crown, and he was looking at the same levels. Here at 1354 was our next level. We came down, lost the level, came back up, held 1354. Now, if we decisively lose this level, potentially come down, bearishly retest, I would expect the level sitting here at 1249 to be very strong support. Not only, guys, let me zoom out here so we can get a better view. Excuse me. You could see here, just looking at your volume profile, right? If we lose this level, we have a big gap. And the next big area of volume, the big high volume nodes, excuse me, should have ate that cookie. you have another big high volume node is not all the way until down here, sitting at about, between 1249 and 1223. This is where I would expect to come down to find some strong support. And not only do you have all that volume trading down there, you could see you do have the technical support. We got rejected in this area, generally rejected in this general area, and then we flipped this area to come up. We got rejected here. So likely that we will find some support if we come all the way down to this level. And again, those levels are sitting at about 1249 and 1223. So definitely keep an eye on those charts. If you guys are interested in keeping an eye on my chart, let me just get rid of these ugly drawings. If you guys are interested in keeping an eye on these levels as I do, I don't know what I'm saying, guys. I'm not making sense, but you guys know what I mean. Here you go. I'm giving you guys a free chart. Here you go. Copy link. Here we go. Throwing it in chat right here. If you guys want to keep an eye on the same levels I have on my ETH chart, you can go ahead and check out this trading view link. Hopefully you can see the levels. Actually, if you guys can let me know, someone click that. Be careful clicking links in chats. I'm just saying that one's from me. Click that and just let me know if you can see my levels. I've heard people have problems with it sometimes. But guys, this is stuff I do all the time. We share charts on the live stream. We share them in the Discord. My plan on this channel is to feed you guys. I don't give you guys signals, right? You guys know the Discord is not a signals group, but if you know how to read between the lines, I spoon feed you the trade ideas, right? So I say, hey, if this happens and price comes down, could be a good place to look for longs, stuff like that. I'm not selling fish, right? I'm selling the fishing rod, right? I'm not just giving you the fish. I'm also not just making you do everything, but I'm selling you really good fishing rods is kind of how I think about it. So we're not selling fish. That would be like a signals group. I don't personally believe in signals groups. You don't learn anything. You're reliant on somebody else. That's never been something I've been not cool with, but you don't want to be reliant. You want to be reliant on yourself, right? What if that person quits their YouTube channel? What if that person shuts down their Discord? You're out of luck. Now you're not a good trader, right? I would rather you learn and I spoon feed you the trade setups and I sell you the best fishing pole you possibly can have. And then one day if I go on vacation or something, you're still sniping these trades just like I am, right? So just wanted to kind of point that out. That's kind of how I attack these things, right? So in the Discord, I'm giving you guys my charts. I'm giving them in here. Can't open it. Yeah, okay. All right. So, yeah, when it's fixed, we give you guys the charts. When it works, we give you guys the charts. I will look into that. We got to fix that. Shout out Tony D. Let's try to figure that out maybe after the stream or something. Or anyone who can help with that or know why it doesn't work, let me know because we're going to fix that. It says enable charts. Okay, yeah, I think there's something I have to enable, but TradingView does not make it easy. But I will fix that, guys. And if you're in the Discord, I share these charts all the time. So yeah, don't worry, they'll be in there. Just another reason to get in that free Discord. I'm just kidding, guys. I mean, not really. You should get in there. It's free. But anyway, okay. So those are the levels we're looking for. I guess for fun, should we look for if we for some miraculous reason get a massive bounce, I feel silly mentioning this. If for some miraculous reason we get a mega bounce, guys, we have the value area low, which we would likely. Which would be very strong resistance. But we've already broken down, bearishly retested. I mean, that's very unlikely in my opinion. So I don't even want to mention that. But major levels to watch here. 1350 was one of them. Potentially, if we come up, you could bearishly retest 1350 before coming down to that box. I'm going to draw this as a box as well. And that's coming in at about between 1249 or 1250 and 1223. So those are some levels to watch, guys. Chart layout sharing. Share the chart again. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna try to figure that out. Fishing with Frankie. It's got a ring to it. Hey, fishing with Frankie. Let's go. Fishing for trades, guys. All right. If you guys want to see your altcoins, let me go ahead and know. Go ahead and let me know in the chat. Hopefully we can make a list real quick and we'll run through them. And I'm starting to get sweaty, guys. I'm starting to get that headache. This definitely from that glue. Not as bad as last time. Last time I was like, guys, I just randomly feel like I just got a fever 2 seconds ago. If anyone knew, shout out to the OGs that were in that stream. And I was like, guys, I think I had to cut the stream short. I gotta go. Like, I feel like I'm gonna die. And I literally, like, in the middle of the stream, just had to shut it down, and I ran out of the room. I almost passed out. It was really bad. And then I went outside and started breathing fresh air. I went home. I laid down for a little bit, and I was back to 100%. It was definitely because I was breathing in these glue fumes. Yeah, there come the Altcoins. BRMC says, thank you for real. I don't know if you're talking about me, but if you are, anytime, bro. I got you. Puke and oh, Benjamin Evans says puke and rally. That's funny. Daily Crypto and Business Hub. Sheba wants to take a look at you. Who said KNC? Someone said KNC. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at the. I could taste this glue in my mouth. All right, here we go. What is KNC? Is this Kyber? Does it say? Yeah, Kyber Network. I was right. Okay, so taking a look at KNC. I don't think we've ever looked at this. I don't know much about KNC, so yeah. So I don't know much about it. I don't think it's a complete trash coin, but I could be wrong. So yeah, I'm not saying buy this or anything. I'm just doing TA on it. All right, let's go ahead and take a look here. Is this the right thing? Let me just make sure because I don't look at this often. I just want to make sure. Okay, I'll look at this one. It has more history, but okay, here we go. Oh, yikes. Okay. Daily money flow coming out. Let's check the weekly. Looking for those bearish signals. No yellow X, nothing. Just looking at Market Cipher A here, speeding through 2-day, daily, nothing. Okay, money flow coming out on the daily. More bearish. 16-hour, looking for a crossover. VWAP is coming up, but that money flow is more bearish. 12-hour, looking more bearish with the money flow coming out. Blood Diamonds broke you down here. Money flow coming out, definitely more bearish. Yeah, money flow coming out. Yeah, looking bearish. 5-hour money flow crossover into the red. Definitely looking more bearish. Your 4-hour, oh boy, did you see what I saw? 4-hour, looking to print a red dot here pretty soon. 3-hour yellow X printing, guys. This thing is looking no bueno. 2-hour yellow X confirmed. 3-hour yellow X printing. Yeah, printing. 2-hour confirmed. 1 hour double yellow X's, guys. Yikes. Not looking good here for KNC. If I'm giving you my honest opinion, we don't care about feelings over here at the Candle Mafia. I'm just kidding, guys. We care about feelings. Yeah, altcoins, everything is bearish. Yeah, basically. So yeah, obviously not a shocker that this is looking bearish because everything else is looking bearish, especially the way ETH is looking. So let me give you something a little more useful, and that is going to be some levels. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. This looks like it was on a similar trajectory as Cosmos, I believe. But let me go ahead and find some levels here. Let's pull a fib from here to the low right there. And let me go ahead and turn it to our classic fib. Okay, so here we go. Oh, what am I doing? I'm shot. Here we go. Boom, boom. There we go. Okay, yeah, coming down to the 786 right here. If you lose the 786, this thing is, yeah, this is not looking good, guys. This is, yeah, there's not much. I don't know if there's another chart with more history, but we don't have much to go on here. Bitfinex, there we go. I was going to say, KNC is not a new thing. This is much better. Okay. There we go. I like this much better. Okay. All right. So I am going to, let's see. Yeah, this is much better. Okay. So I am going to go ahead and, oh God, man, this actually does not look very good. So I'm just going to we're going to look at the volume traded over this entire thing all the way from May 2018. Maybe we won't look at all of that, but look at these. Oh, God. Okay, so I would say this. Let me mark out some levels here. Yeah, your point of control right here. I'll zoom in, try to find some more levels. Not looking very good, guys. Not looking good. So here we go. This is, yeah, this doesn't look like it's, yeah. All right, let me get rid of the volume profile here. Just remember this big gap. Let me put a box here. This is a low volume gap right here. This is, you don't want to come into the purple box, guys. That is for sure. So here's some levels to watch, guys. Right now, we are sitting on this level at about 116. If we go ahead and break down out of here, probably going to be a move down to about 96 cents for some good support. If you lose 96 cents, now, I mean, this is a ways away. Let's come to the 5 hour. Yeah, if you lose that, you're coming down to this purple box. And basically, the whole inside of this purple box has no volume in it, meaning we could get that quick move down. So if this thing comes below these levels, guys, if it comes here and breaks into this purple box, you could get a nuke all the way down to about 37 cents. That is the next place where you have really any volume being traded. So, yeah, this is KNC. This is KNC. You know what? Shout out to Wick. I see you. 11K BTC will be the bottom next month. Hey, Ben, I hope so. That would be pretty nice. But yeah, guys, KNC, these are the levels to watch. Remember, between about 75 cents and about 36 cents, there's not a lot of volume. It doesn't necessarily mean it's one candle all the way to the bottom. But there's not a lot here. You're likely to come visit that area if you break into that purple box. So there you go. There's some levels on KNC. Now let's go ahead and pull from our list here. Yes. Hey, Taylor. Shout out to Taylor. Let's check out XRP because we'll start with that because who doesn't want to see XRP? Hey, Taylor. I don't know. Hey, maybe you didn't. Maybe you saw the morning stream. Maybe you didn't. Taylor says, I got a volume profile on. If we break above XRP's node, I am seeing this right at 50 cents. Shout out to Taylor. And I will tell you this, Taylor. I am looking at the exact same thing. So whether you got that, if you got that from me, kudos to you. And if you didn't get that from me and you found it yourself, super kudos to you. Shout out to Taylor. That is exactly what I'm looking at here. Now, obviously, I talked about this on the morning stream. As you can see, guys, let me go ahead and delete this for a minute. As you can see, we are coming up to a value area high. Also, it is, basically these highs of this previous area of consolidation that we had. And this is the level we were looking at to potentially get some moves up to, some pretty high numbers. But if you look here, if we break above this level right here, right above these previous highs where you see this white line, if we break above this level and flip it to support, big volume gap right here, right? Big goose egg right here. And if we break that, probably a quick move up to 50 cents. Shout out to Taylor. I'm looking, never seen the morning stream. Taylor, then kudos to you for finding that because that is exactly what I'm looking at. If we break past this node that we're at right now, break this resistance level, flip it to support. I do think 50 cents is likely, and not only because of that, but you could see once you're above the POC, right? We're above the POC over here. It is likely that you visit that value area high. So likely to see 50 cents because it is the value area high of the range. Also, you are breaking past that piece of resistance, that level of resistance into that low volume gap. Could be a quick move up to that 50 cents. So shout out to Taylor. Thank you for showing that. I see the exact same thing, and anyone in the morning show will know that. So hey, me and Taylor are synced up. Let's get it, bro. Let's go. And keyword if. Shout out to Taylor. Taylor's a savage. Let's see. Hi, sir. Please watch BTC on 1 month chart since 12 years and draw a trend line. Okay, we could do that, and then we'll jump right back onto the charts. Please, BTC on the 1 month. All right, let's see it. Bada boom, bada bing. Come to the monthly. Hide. We're not going to be able to hide the TA. I'll go to the BLX. BLX monthly trend line. Where do you want the trend line? I don't know exactly what trend line you want. I guess like all the way from the bottom. I don't know exactly where you want to draw the trend line. Potentially there. I don't know. Not sure exactly. Is your point that it goes up and to the right? Because I'm right there with you, bro. I'm right there with you. It goes up and to the right when you zoom out, guys. A lot of people get scared. A lot of people are scared right here. Oh, my God, I'm so scared. Really? We were all the way down here. Now we're all the way up here for a total of a bazillion% gain. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's so hard to do these things like through text. Like it's so hard to interpret what people want to see. But let's see. All right, let's check out Solana. Bada boom, bada bing. Here we go. Solana. Here she is. Here she is. This one is a mess. Let's go to let's go to a different chart. Boom. This one's a little less messy. Still not the best. All right. Here we go. There you go. Nice little rising wedge broke down. I don't even remember when that was from. But guys, here we go. Excuse me. We are going to the daily. Let's check out Market Cipher B. Come on. There we go. All right. Money flow crossover into the red on the daily. More bearish. VWAP coming up, though. Could potentially get somewhat of a bounce here. Potentially come up and retest this 33-cent level before rolling back over to the downside. Also, if you get that green dot, you do have your momentum waves stair-stepping up, which would be more bullish. But that money flow crossover into the red is a bearish sign. 16-hour. This, not impossible to come back down into the red, but this is generally coming up. You can't hide that, right? Generally coming up with the money flow here. 12-hour money flow crossover into the green, but very wishy-washy. This is not the strongest crossover into the green. 8-hour money flow coming out, right? Money flow coming out on the 8-hour. Money flow coming out on the 6-hour. Money flow coming out on the crossing over into the red on the 5-hour. 4-hour has already crossed over into the red as well with a confirmed blood diamond. There she is in all of her glory. So, yeah, money flow on the 4-hour coming out, crossing over into the red right now. 3-hour is in the red, looking more bearish on the medium hourly time frames. Your 1-hour money flow in the red, 2-hour money flow in the red as well. Now, that 4-hour money flow in the red, crossing over into the red is a bad look. So is your 5-hour. These crossing over are definitely a bearish look. Some levels to watch here are going to be if we lose this level right here that we're sitting at right now. Actually, let me zoom out. I don't know when we drew these levels. Let me just make sure. These purple lines down here are weekly levels. These 2 lines down here. Gonna be some strong support down here. So, yeah, 2 weekly levels right down here. First one's at about $30.50. But if we come back, could potentially come back down and revisit not only these weekly levels in purple, but also that blue line, which is a value area low. As you guys know, support and resistance is not always a line. More often than not, it is a range, right? You don't want to think of it as a line. You want to think of it as a range. So potentially could get a move back down to these weekly levels. It wouldn't be until we start losing these weekly levels that I would start feeling very, 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 very bearish. And if we do wind up losing those weekly levels, where can we expect price to go? Zooming out here, let's go to the daily. There you go. So come on, volume profile. No, you don't want to readjust. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So if we lose that level, not too much, $22. That's your last resort right there. Not too much to say about that. But yeah, looking to hopefully hold that $30.30 level. Those 2 weekly levels as well as the value area low would act as potential strong support. But I mean, if this thing comes down, it could get ugly. 11K and pray. I like it. Shout out to the boss man. Let's see. Bada boom, bada boom. Let's check. AVAX and Raven. Let's check it. AVAX and Raven coin. AVAX. I wish we could look at 2 at the same time. All right, here we go on AVAX. Do I have this saved? There she is. Okay, there we got a little TA on this one. Okay, let's see here. All right. We do have a high volume node down here that we are bouncing off of currently. But let's look at Market Cipher B first. Then I'll give you guys the levels. Daily money flow in the red with your VWAP coming up. Mixed signals there. Could indicate a little bit of sideways action. 16-hour yellow X is confirmed. Your 12-hour no yellow X money flow coming back out, but your VWAP looking to cross over. VWAP getting rejected, actually. See that, guys? See that? A little rejection at the 0 line with the VWAP right there. could come back down. But granted, likely that you'll cross up somewhat soon. But your money flow is coming back out. Your 8-hour, God, every time. Yeah, 8-hour yellow X is printing, looking very similar to, confirmed on the 6-hour, looking similar to some of the other stuff, confirmed on the 5-hour, definitely more bearish, and the 4-hour. Can we get it on the 3-hour? No 3-hour. 2-hour. Oh, God, that glue, guys. I'm going to start like, whoa. Levels to watch, guys. We do have a high volume node right down here at about 1612. That would be the next level to the downside. I would watch for a good bounce to the upside. If we come back up, which I would argue that it is looking a little more bearish, so next level of strong support is probably going to be that 1612 area. But if we do get a move up before we continue down, looking for that double top rejection off that 1732 level before coming down to your high volume node. So I'm going to start running through these guys because I'm starting to get a headache. Raven, take a look at Raven. Wait until you guys see this new studio. You guys are going to absolutely lose your minds. Or maybe I'm just way too excited about it. But it's so sick, guys. It's so sick. And wait until you see, oh, God, new set. Who this? It's going to be sick. You guys have no idea. Okay. We actually hired the real Satoshi to just stand in the background, guys. It's insane. I'm just kidding. Anyway. Daily on Raven, as you guys can see, this thing just went up and now it went down and it's going to zero. I'm just kidding. Let me pull up a different chart here. Oh, that is the KuCoin. Interesting. Let's go ahead and take a look at. Oh, they got open interest chart. Let's see. Ravencoin. No, that's the Bitcoin chart. I don't want to see that. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to find something with a little bit of history. Ravencoin Tether US. There we go. As you guys can see. Wow, did it just get listed on KuCoin? I guess it did on September 4th because that's the only price action I see. Okay, so here we go. We actually have looked at Ravencoin before. Has been a while. Shout out to Nick Diamandi. If anybody knows Nick Diamandi from the channel here, he's a big Ravencoin guy. He was talking about Ravencoin before Ravencoin was cool. Now it's cool. But shout out to Nick Diamandi. But let's take a look here. Daily money flow coming out. This one's looking similar to Bitcoin. 16-hour money flow curving to the outside, to the downside. 12-hour curving down. VWAP coming up though. Yeah, money flow is generally bearish on these. Money flow crossover on the 6-hour, 5-hour, and 4-hour. Ooh, I front ran that one, but I was right. You don't want to front run, guys, but that was pretty obvious that was going to happen. Yellow X confirmed on the 4-hour, as you can see right here. Let me get, we'll get some levels in a second. Looking at that 2-hour, yellow X is everywhere. 4-hour money flow crossover into the red, and that 6 and 5-hour money flow crossover into the red is your bearish case. Plus, you do have those yellow X's popping up everywhere. Let's check those higher time frames. 6-day, 5-day, 4-day. No, I'm just looking for bearish signs on Market Cipher A at this point. Nothing. 15-minute. Let's look at the lower time frames. Money flow coming back up. What's your 4-hour doing? 4-hour VWAP is just dancing with it. But let me find you guys some levels here. Let's actually pull up our Lux Algo support and resistance premium. Turn off Market Cipher A to clean things up. Here we go. As you guys know, Market Cipher, Lux Algo did update their indicator. Now using including smart money concepts, guys, we have order blocks now on Lux Algo here. These big gray boxes are order blocks. And you can see they taper off with time as they become less and less significant. But let's go ahead and see if we can find some support here. So we definitely have a level right here. And as you can see, they just work, man. They just work. Let's see. This is definitely a good level to watch. I would even potentially listen. These order blocks fade off as they become less significant, but if you go ahead and draw a box over this order block and stretch it out, you can see we did get some interaction at this level. So could potentially find some support here. I would take that with a grain of salt, to be 100% honest with you, or a grain of sugar, whatever you prefer. But let's pull a fib here. No golden pocket. I want to try to find. I want to see if there's a golden pocket by this order block. Is what I'm trying to see, guys. Let's see. No. Yeah, no. All right. Well, we tried. But yeah, I would watch these two levels down here. If we continue down, you could potentially find some support. Yeah, I would say watch this purple box. This is more experimental, to be honest with you guys. I have not done this yet, but I would imagine just because of the interaction that Price has had with this level over here, we kind of got chopped up here. Makes me think that it was interacting with this order block. So I'm curious to see if this sticks as a level. So just know that I'm experimenting with this level. I don't know how strong this level will be. We will see. But if we break past this level, I would expect to get some support down here at about 3 cents or 3.5 cents between I hate when this is in the cents. Between 0.034 cents and 0.033 cents. This is going to be a good place to look for some support. But yeah, again, watch that box first. And you could see we came down, bearishly retested that order block, and then we just got wrecked. So, yeah, there is Raven Coin. Not too much to really look at here. Definitely looking more bearish with those money flow crossovers on the 4, 5, and 6 hour. All right, what are we looking at next? Let's take a look at Adam. Let's see. Let's actually pull up our Adam. There she blows. Okay, so taking a look here. Let's minimize this and let's go ahead and take a look here on the daily money flow coming out. Yeah, money flow coming out 16 hour, 12 hour, turn on market cipher A. Looking for that 12 hour. Yeah, okay. Money flow coming out on the 8 hour, looking for the crossover. Your 6 hour has a crossover into the red, your 5 hour crossover into the red, and your 4 hour crossover. And this is generally more bearish, looking very similar to other stuff. I'm going to go straight to the levels on this just to give you guys that value. So here you go. I am actually going to stretch this out to here, and then I'm going to drag this over here. Guys, this support and resistance indicator is savage, and we're going to take a look at this very, very soon in a pre-recorded video. Also, guys, we have a volume profile video coming out. I think I've talked about this a bazillion times, but you guys know there's different ways to trade different types of volume profiles. There's different shapes of volume profiles, and you have to trade them differently, right? So we're coming out with a video showing you how to trade all different shapes of volume profiles. I think this is going to be a super, super valuable volume profile video. The one that, I don't know if it's out yet. I got to check. The one that's either coming out very soon or already came out is more of like just an intro to volume profiles. I've done videos in the past about them, but I wanted to just kind of update it as I've seen them work very well on recent price action. So I kind of want to retouch on the basics of them. And now we're going to create a volume profile playlist where we're just going to populate that thing with all the volume profile sauce. So you guys can learn how to use the volume profiles like a pro and find the key levels that you need to be watching so you too can predict where Bitcoin is going to go. But some levels I'm watching here, guys, to the downside is going to be about 1346, and right below that, the range between 1346 and about 1322. You also have a very strong level here at 1303. As you can see, we got rejected a bunch of times at this level. Now, also coming down to, I do also want to pull a fib. As you guys know, yeah, Cosmos has been going haywire. This thing has just been ranging up and to the right for quite some time. Let me go ahead and pull a fib all the way from the top to the bottom. And we could probably find a fib level, anywhere here. So if I wanted it there, he can't make it up, guys. Can't make it up. But yeah, let's see. Just trying to find some confluence. Can't find it. But there's some levels to watch, guys, on Cosmos. Again, levels being this range between 1345 or 46 and about 1328. You also have another level down here, technical support at about 1307 or $13 even. You get that psychological level. So yeah. There you go. Let's look at a couple of more altcoins. Let's see. Bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing. George Marin, can you please take a look at ETC? Thank you. Shout out to George Marin. Thank you for that super chat, bro. I do appreciate it. ETC. Let's go ahead and take a look at it on KuCoin. Here we go. Bada boom, pull up market cipher B. Oh, God, guys. Oh, I deleted. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. Guys, this support and resistance. Listen, I love Lux Algo Premium, but this support and resistance is insane. They also give you pattern detection. I'm not even going to get into that right now, but guys, they have so much stuff. They updated so much stuff on this indicator. It's absolutely insane. Let me turn the pattern detection off. Yes, it detects, ascending wedges, whatever it is. It detects patterns in real time. Absolutely insane. But you also see this market structure labeling, right? Strong lower high, right? Lower high, strong lower high, lower low, break of structure. This is invaluable information to have on your charts, guys. When you get a break of structure, this could be a good reason to start looking for shorts, right? You break the structure, and then you have your level right here, right? You have where you made that higher low labeled right here. You have that line. Put a horizontal line there. You get that break of structure, indicating that you could be, obviously breaking structure, as it says, right? Break it, then you look for that bearish retest, and you get the dump. So, invaluable information here, and the order blocks are super, super valuable as well. You can see you get rejected perfectly from it right there. But let's go ahead and continue with our analysis here, guys. Let's see on the weekly, not the monthly. Let's go ahead and see what we could come up with here. Weekly red dot is printing. No bearish signals on market cipher A. 5-day red dot is printing. Your 4-day red dot printing as well. Money flow kind of coming up there on ETC. 4-day money flow kind of generally coming up there. Your 3-day generally coming up. 2-day looking to roll back over into the red there. Your daily money flow coming out. This is where it starts to look bearish. 16-hour money flow in the red. 12-hour same story. 8-hour money flow in the red. Coming out aggressively on your 6-hour, your 5-hour, your 4-hour, looking to print that red dot pretty soon. Coming down to the lower time frames. There's your 12-minute yellow X. Oh, baby. Okay, so money flow coming out on the lower time frames. Your 15 minutes in the red. On top of that 4-hour red dot. Looking to print here very, very soon. Got me feeling bearish. Your 15-minute yellow X printing as well. Shorter term, I'm feeling a little bearish on ETC. Some levels to watch here. Obviously, we are sitting at an important level right here. I would watch this level as well, coming in at about 27,427. And let's go ahead and pull a fib here. Yeah, sitting right on that golden pocket. So if we lose this golden pocket, keep a lookout for the 786 right here, about 28.15. If we break that, looking down to about 27.42. And that is Ethereum Classic. Shout out to Amir Afzal. I hope I said that correctly. He says, near showing double bottom Gonfan spider line. Interesting. Let's go ahead and check out near. Let's check out the KuCoin chart. Yikes. Yellow X confirmed on the 15-minute as well. 24-minute, no yellow X. But double bottom. What do you say? Double bottom Gonfan spider line. You also do have this level right here from your Lux Algo. Lux Algo support and resistance indicator. What are we drawing over here? What is that about? What is going on over there? But yeah, let's actually pull up a volume profile as well. Let's see. Yeah, could double bottom. A lot of these coins are at that key support, right? Bitcoin laying at that value area low, near at this like last level of resistance here. Let's pull up that VPVR. Boom. Looking at the 4-hour. Looking at that 4-hour. Okay. Zooming in. Come on. There we go. Okay. Value area low. I'm actually just going to, Oh, your POC. Yeah. Oh, we got a fixed range here. Boom. That's perfect. Get rid of this line. Oh, come on. Boom. Okay. So let me just clean some of this stuff up so it's not as cluttered, guys. Looking at the volume profile right here, this fixed range volume profile. Yeah. So, guys, this is kind of a teaser, right? Here on this volume profile, you see a specific shape, right? This looks like an uppercase B. if you know, right, or not the best example there, but it looks like a lowercase b, right? Big B, right? Lowercase, uppercase b, with the big gap in the middle, right? So, with that being said, you want to realize, oh, wow, I think that level we just drew was right on that POC. So your POC is up here, but we are sitting right on this level here at about $3.81. If we lose that level, it would be likely. It would be likely to come down and visit this value area low, coming in at about $3.33. But big gap here, right? Big gap in volume right here. So, yeah, could be likely. We are stuck below that POC. You broke the POC, bearish retest, come down, bounce on this level, make a lower high, could continue down. Again, next major level I'd be looking at is about 333. Could get caught off, 36, right here, 364, $3.64 could give you a little bit of a bounce. You can see we bounced there, we bounced here. So, you could get some of these levels to get, a little bit of a bounce on the way down, but that next major level is going to be at about 333 and at the value area low. All right, let's see. Let's get a Mana, BNB, Ape, Near. What shall we pick? Let's take a look at OP, guys. A lot of people have been talking about OP a lot. Let's take a look at it. Bada boom. As you guys know, someone in this office, Johnny, he produces the morning stream. He loves OP, right? And he asked me, Candles, get me some levels, bro. I just bought. I need to know, should I sell? And this was when we were way high. But I drew these random levels, guys, like on the fly. It took me 30 seconds. I just grabbed random levels as fast as I could because he was in a rush. The levels have been strong, guys. The levels have been strong, accidentally, right? So let's see. So also here you go. You could easily see here on the volume profile, guys. This is what I mean by new volume coming in. You could see here, big high volume node, right? With your POC right in the middle of the value area. Your value area is right here. POC right in the middle of the value area. So this is, and then you could see your volume, right? Big spike in volume, and then your volume is tapered off here, right? So that's typically what I mean when you have, when your price comes down. Typically, if, there's no volume, like you see right here, there's very low volume right here. Typically, you will get stuck back up in the value area. But we actually dropped all the way down here and started ranging. And you see this new peak in volume. I do just want to point that out, right? If this didn't exist, pretend this doesn't exist, right? This doesn't exist, and volume is just coming straight out. If that were the case, it would be likely to get stuck back into the value area. But because we came down here and we started bringing in these new volume bars up here, that was able to keep us down here and have price hang out at this area, right? So that's what I mean by new volume coming in. So if you come down and you don't have any of this going on, right? This isn't here, but you come down and your volume's just coming out, that's where you're likely to get stuck back into the value area. But when you come down and you start ranging and you get that new volume coming in, like right here, that's what gets you stuck down here. And that's what makes you not come back into the value area. So just a little bit of VPR sauce, right? VPR. I'm just not saying words anymore, guys. The glue is really getting to me now. But sitting right at this level here, starting to bring more volume in, right? So, value area could potentially move down a little bit. But looking to hold this level. If we lose this level, we do have another level here. Let's pull up that VPVR. I don't know why I said it like that. The VPVR. Boom. Visible range volume profile for those of you who don't know. So you do have a spike in volume here. We are hanging out. If we lose it, looking down to about 82, 83 cents. Between 84 and 82 cents down here. Going to be, just in that general area between 82 and 84 cents. Probably a quick move right down there. If you lose that level, probably going to get a quick move down to about 77 cents. Taking a look at Market Cypher B. Let's go ahead and take a look. Money flow crossover into the red on the daily. More bearish. 16-hour. Actually kind of coming up with that money flow. Coming back out here, but generally coming up. Can't argue that. 12-hour generally coming up. I don't know. I don't trust like that, though. I don't trust like that. George, those were old. XRP is greater than Boomer Coin. Shout out to Thesis himself. I did not see these. Sorry about that. I missed that super chat. Let's see. Thesis himself, thank you for the super chat, says, touch my camera through the fence. Hashtag try it out. Whoa, hey, touch my camera through the fence. Hey, whoa. Shout out to Thesis. We appreciate you, bro. Gonna have to back up the stream. Shout out to Jake. Thank you for being here, man. But yeah, money flow on the 8-hour in the red. Printed that green dot, not getting much juice out of it just yet, but you are at support, right? And your 8-hour is very oversold. 6-hour, very oversold, right? And you're sitting at support. Your 5-hour starting, yeah, oh God. 4-hour money flow in the red, leaning a little bit more bearish on OP. But yeah, not looking exactly. Yeah, money flow coming up on the lower time frames. Your 4-hour, yeah, I would say you're probably sideways bearish, right? Ranging / bearish for OP. Let's see. Edgardo Merez. Hopefully I said your name right. Says, hey, Frankie, have you looked at Cardano? What do you think is a good play for the short term or more like a long-term play? Well, shout out to Edgardo. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Yeah, shout out to you, brothers. Yeah, we'll take a look at Cardano right now. Shout out to Connor Anderson, guys. Go ahead and smash that like button. Going for 750 likes. We're at 612. I think we could do it. We're about to start spinning that wheel, so smash up that like button. If we get to 750 before we start spinning the wheel, I'll give you guys 25 spins on the wheel. But if we get it while we're spinning the wheel, I'll give you 15. Shout out to you guys. Smash that like button if you like XRP. Smash the like button if you like puppies. Smash the like button if you like free NFTs. Guys, smash the like button if you like West Aztecian Cactus Moss Water. This is actually not the Cactus Moss Water, but shout out if you like that too. This is all natural carbonated chlorine water. Unknown fact, guys. Chlorine's good for you. Just kidding. Not health advice. Anyway, what were we going to take a look at? ADA. Let's take a look at ADA here, guys. Open it up, baby. Let's go. All right, here we go. Same deal here, guys. Sitting at very, very crucial support, right? You do. Oh, we just lost it. Come on. Come on, baby. I'm going to pull up a new one. Let's pull up the Binance Tether US, right? Okay. Boom. Turn off the VPVR. Let's check out Market Cipher B, and then I'll find you guys some new levels. Let's do it. On the daily, money flow coming to the downside, looking, yeah, this is looking the same as Bitcoin, same thing. Yeah, sometimes the altcoins are just really repetitive, especially in a bear market. But you got XRP, just going to the moon right now. So, some things look different. They're worth looking at. Let's go. I can really start feeling that glue. You guys hear me wheezing? This is not good. Just bullish on the CandleMafia, getting TA, bearish on Frank breathing glue. Anyway, 4-hour VWAP looking kind of mishmashy there. Could come down a little bit more based off the 4-hour money flow in the red. Not looking too good. Looking at the weekly. Looking for those bearish Market Cipher A signals. Yeah, yellow X on the 6-day. That was a while ago, though. Blood diamond confirmed. That was a while ago. 4-day, nothing recent. 2-day, nothing recent. Daily, okay, not too bad. 8-hour blood diamond confirmed. That was a while ago. Excuse me. Yellow X on the 5-hour confirmed. Bad news. They do come in twos most of the time, guys. So this one could bring us down. That second one could bring us down more. 4-hour yellow X confirmed as well. Let's see. We got those 15-minute yellow X's. 12-minute no-go for the yellow X. Money flow coming out. Yeah, leaning a little, leaning bear. This looks the same as everything else. Leaning a little more bearish. Let me find some levels for you. Again, it's, it's bearish, but again, we're just sitting at this, key support, right? Like, are you noticing, are you guys noticing what I'm noticing? Here we go, right? Let me just kind of break it down for you, right? Key support. I'm just going to put a line here, a horizontal line. And you can see this obviously matches up, in this range, right? So we go to the wicks. You can see we came up, got rejected here before we got that massive breakout. Turning on the VPVR. So yeah, very, very important support here. Yeah, hopefully we hold these levels, right? So some levels I would be watching. Let me just pull a secondary volume profile here on this range. Yeah. So coming down to this local value area low right here, right? If we lose this, I would be looking to come down to about 40 cents and then zooming back out. Come on. Here we go. Zooming back out, guys. You know, we do have a decent bit of volume here. So if we lose this level, you know, it's going to be pretty strong down here. But yeah, I would say just for now, I would say watch these levels. Definitely leaning a little bit bearish, looking very similar to a lot of other things. But yeah, that value area low, if we continue down, you know, in the short term, I would be looking to potentially, well, first of all, let's come to the 15-minute and zoom in a little bit. You know, come on, where's that volume profile? Give it to me. Give it to me. Where's it at? Where's it at? So annoying that you have to like scroll to where the volume profile started to get it to. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Okay. Well, anyway, guys, taking a look here, you know, I would, you know, essentially this is basically where we're at. You know, if we get we could potentially get a short-term bounce, but to be all honesty, it's not looking too good. But that level, you know, that level I would watch if we lose this at about 44 cents. It's going to be very strong support at about 40 cents. So worst case scenario, we come down to 40 cents. If we lose that, we'll come back and reassess. But right now in the short term, worst case, about 40 cents for ADA. And then generally just leaning a little more bearish. When looking at near, you chose to review fixed profile rather than the VPVR. Why is that? Shout out to Jesse Wilson. Great question. It depends, right? All the difference between the fixed range and the VPVR is the fixed range allows you to select. If I just see a range of candles, right? I just see a section of candles. Maybe, you know, I'm looking here, right? I have a volume profile. I'm looking at all the volume in all these candles, but then I'm like, I wonder what the volume looks like just on this section. I would grab a fixed range and I would just pull it on that section to get an idea of just to analyze that local section. So that's really, there's no specific reason. I don't remember the exact situation on near why I pulled it out specifically. It might have just been I saw a range. I wanted to kind of see where the volume was. But that's the difference. The fixed range just if I just wanted to analyze this, I would pull the range here. But the VPVR is just, they are the same thing, right? They're the same tool, kind of, right? They do the same thing. But this one just shows all the visible candles, analyzes all the volume traded on the visible candles. The fixed range allows you to pick a specific range, right? So, like, yeah. So that's, I hope that answers your question. Thanks for the Lux Algo discount. Picked it up last night. Let's go, Jiren. Shout out to Jiren. Good. I was going to say good luck, but I meant to say enjoy. You're going to absolutely love Lux Algo. Don't get intimidated. There's tons of stuff. Check out my tutorials. We have much more to come. I'm going to be teaching you guys all about Lux Algo. And again, if you guys want to check out Lux Algo, 20% discount. How are you liking it, Jiren? Let the people know how you like Lux Algo. But guys, I think that's all the time I have for tonight. I am starting to get dizzy here with this glue drying or just fuming. I don't know. I'm losing my mind here, but let's go ahead and spin that wheel. I don't know what the likes are at, but guys, smash it up to 750. If we get 750 likes, I will give you guys those 15 spins on the wheel. And here we go. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's do that. There we go. All right, bada boom. And today's episode is not brought to you by whatever this is. I don't know what that is, but we don't support that. I think it's sleeping pills. Anyway, 599 people in here, 638 likes, guys. Smash that like button. We've been struggling with the likes. I don't know what happened. We used to easily, you know, if we had 900 people in here, we were hitting like 1,000 likes. I don't know what happened. People just don't hit the like button anymore. It's out of style. I'm just kidding. Smash up that like button, guys. 750 before we finish spinning this wheel. I'll give you those 15 spins and the free NFTs. We're going to have to give away some better stuff than NFTs, or, you know, we'll have to switch it up and give away like a car or something. And then you guys will smash that like button. But if you hit that like button, guys, it's the easiest way for you to support the channel without spending any money. Actually, almost all the ways to support our channel using our referral links doesn't cost you any money. You actually save money, but you also help support the channel. But the like button is the easiest way to push this content out to more people, which not only helps the channel and the community, but it also helps crypto as a whole, because you are aiding in mass adoption when you push us out into the algorithm and get us in front of more eyeballs. So definitely smash that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Shout out to the Candle Mafia. Let's go ahead and spin this wheel and see if we can get some giveaways. Spin numero uno. We got 6 spins. We got 6 spins tonight. Unless we hit the 750, then I'll give you 15. If we get 700, I'll give you 10 spins. How about that? All right, here we go. Spin number 2. Give them a giveaway, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Today's episode is brought to you by this big old black bottle of water. Shout out. Oh, there we go. Give him another giveaway. It's easy, guys. Let's see. Taylor says Lux is fire. I just got it a week ago. Dang, you guys are out there. Let's go. Yeah, definitely check out Lux Algo, guys. Also, if you guys want to trade long or short your favorite coins, you can check out the link in the description for our FEMEX, some other deals that we have. Our FEMEX deal, depending on how much you deposit for your first deposit, depending on how much money you put in, FEMEX will actually give you some bonus funds to trade with. So there you go. Definitely check out FEMEX as well if you're looking to trade. Please, if you're going to trade with leverage, please, for the love of God, start low and be careful. And if you're not an experienced trader, don't start with spot trading. Check out our KuCoin referral link. Start on KuCoin, spot trade. It's way safer. But if you're experienced and you're looking to snipe those scalp day trades, those scalp trades with a little bit of leverage, and you're looking to jump in, grab your bag, and jump out, definitely check out FEMEX. But yeah, there we go. Give him another giveaway. Give him another spin. Give him a giveaway. Give him another spin. Let's go. Let's see. My like counter paused on mine. Hashtag 69 likes. Let's go. Shout out to Nate. Let's see. No Ape TA. I'll get you on the way out. I'll get you on the way out with Ape. No problem. Let's see. Hey, Chad Baker says, will you shout out my son Noah? Bing bong. Hey, Noah, your dad's name is Chad, and I think he likes to sing songs. Never mind. I was going to give you a little rhyme, but hey, Noah, bing bong. What's up, dude? Chad, there you go, brother. Shout out to Chad and his son, Noah. Hey, Noah, I'll give you another one. Hey, Noah, here's 2 bing bongs. Bing bong, bing bong. Shout out to Noah. No, I don't even know you, man. You sound like a pretty cool dude, though. I'm not going to lie. Let's go. I think I spin the wheel like 10 times already. 7 times. I'm a liar. We didn't even get 700 likes, and I gave you guys 8 spins. I might as well. This is why we don't get the likes, because I give you guys the spins anyway. But that's okay, guys. I am happy to give away all this stuff to you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4 giveaways. Shout out to the mods. Just a heads up, 4 giveaways for today. Thank you guys for spinning the like button. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for smashing that like button. Let's get it to 700 on the way out. I know my camera's a little crooked. Whatever. It's okay. The TV's out off center, but it's all right. Guys, with all that being said, I think that's all the time I got for tonight's stream. I got to go get this BitBoy Crypto video done. Don't forget to check out that 9 p.m. BitBoy Crypto nightly crypto news wrap-up because your boy was hosting it. So yeah, go check me out, support me, like those comments up, guys. Let the BitBoy Crypto Company know that you love Frankie Candles. But I gotta go finish that video right now. Shout out to Dave Digital. Cavs, please. He wants the Cavs. Frankie, you did good. Shout out to Taylor. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. New here. Love your work. I'll be back. Shane, everybody, I can't wait until we have sound effects on this dang thing. On this dang, what is this called? Stream Deck. Yeah. Shout out to him. I would run a round of applause sound effect for you, Shane. But welcome to the CandleMafia, bro. Ain't no getting out now, or you're going to have to talk to the Godfather or Tony D. You don't want to do that. You know, we got some enforcers in the mafia. You're in now. Your family, bro. Welcome. You'll always be protected now, but you can't leave, unfortunately. So get ready to make some money trading crypto, whether the price is going up or down. And with all that being said, guys, that's all the time I got for tonight's stream. I appreciate every single one of you guys from the bottom of my heart. You guys are not just a number to me. You know that. You guys are special. You guys feel like friends. And even more than that, you feel like family, or should I say La Familia. That's all I got. I'll see you guys in the Discord possibly tonight if something crazy goes down. If not, tomorrow, same place, same time, 5:45 Eastern Standard Time. That's all I got. Frankie Candles out. Bing bong. Well, Rob the Crypto Snob says, Frankie, you forgot yesterday's spins. And not only did I forget yesterday's spins, I also forgot ApeCoin. So let me pull up ApeCoin real quick. Rob, let me know how many spins we have if it's a lot, I'm going to roll them over into tomorrow, and I won't forget. If it's like 5 or whatever, we'll just do them right now. But let's go ahead and take a look at ApeCoin. Let's get rid of some of this GAC, as they call it. Boom, there you go. I mean, we had the bearish divergences here. That's for sure. They played out. Boom, right down to that value area high. I'll just look at these levels right here, right? Because we do have some confluence. Got a rejection from this level. You got a high, you got a higher high. Boom. You have the high, the lower high, generally coming out here. Boom. I'm sure that was actually a bearish divergence on a higher time frame. You guys thought the show was over. Not so fast. But yeah, bearish divergence did play out, sitting right on top of that value area high, coming in at about $5.61. If we lose this level, I'm looking down to this local golden pocket at about between 540 and 536. And if we lose that, we do have some confluence here between this point of control and this 786 fib level at about between 518 and 512. Those are some levels to the downside. If we break back into this value area, it's likely we'll get sucked back down towards that POC. As you guys know, maybe you get a bounce on the golden pocket, maybe you range around a little bit, and then boom, you come down to that POC, and hopefully you get a bounce back up. If not, likely you'll come down to the value area low. So there are some quick levels, quick ape TA. We're going ape on the ape TA. Let me run through Market Cipher B real quick for you guys. VWAP coming down. Money flow crossover into the red. Oh, money flow's been in the red here. 16-hour money flow looks actually pretty good on ApeCoin. Your 12-hour money flow looks like it's generally coming up. That's looking kind of good. Same thing on your 8-hour. Wow. 16 through the 8-hour money flow actually looks beautiful. Not going to lie. Bearish divergence on the 6-hour. That is, yeah. So, yeah, you are getting big bearish divergences here. So you have your high, your higher high, your high, your lower high. That's your bearish divergence. Open alligator mouth, puking out those purple candles, typically could come back down to this area at about 54 cents. Yeah. So, yeah, it's another level to potentially watch. 4-hour money flow coming out, generally bearish. Yeah, in the shorter term, I will say this. The money flow on the 16 through 8-hour actually looks pretty good, but on the lower time frames, mixed signals here. 4-hour looks like it's coming out. Your 2-hour looks wish-washy. I would lean sideways bearish on ApeCoin. ApeCoin, I would say sideways bearish. Maybe you keep ranging around in this level, but I would say sideways bearish on ApeCoin. Couldn't leave you hanging there. And then Rob, you're forgetting yesterday's spins. Rob, we made it to 568 likes last night before the end of the stream. You said 15 spins for 600 likes. We obviously didn't make that, but we can have 10 spins for yesterday. 500. Yes. Okay. So we'll do 10 spins, but we'll do them tomorrow. So, Frankie's fake out. Let's go. But yeah, so let's, Rob, we'll do 10 extra spins on the wheel, but for tomorrow, because I do have to run out of here. And with all that being said, guys, this was like a little second mini show. That's all I got. I literally have to run out of here. That's all I got. Thanks for being here. I love each and every single one of you. Mafia for life. CMOE. CandleMafia over everything. Frankie out. Bing bong.